What's good? What's good? What up, YouTube? My boy Knowledge in the building. Trayvon, King Sweezy, what's good? Trey all day, Sean family. Marlon Dillon, what up, bro? Nike Mark, D Bonner, Jamal, Andrew. He said Austin Reed's getting the Supermax. Yeah, like gonna get paid. See, uh, Steve. Steve, how you like Frank Vogel, Steve? How you like Frank Vogel? I think that's a good hire. I'm happy for Frank Vogel. I'm real happy for Frank Vogel. I think Phoenix got offense. Now he gonna show up that defense. I like Frank Vogel. My boy Roland, what up? He said big Clipper fan. All right, you know what it is. Okay, you know we stepped all 20, 30 teams is good over here. He said he's saying 100 million for 4 years. Oh wow. Y'all see what Steve Holler said? He said he gonna Phil Hanley as Frank Vogel assistant. Wow, that's possible. Steve Hall, what up? A Son was good. Kevin. But that'd be crazy. I don't want to lose Hanley. I do not want the Lakers to lose Hanley. You never know. It's not guaranteed he's staying. If Phoenix offer him more money, mind you, he's assistant coach. They offer more money. Devon said, was they close like that? I appreciate that, Roland. Definitely appreciate that. Tron, see you later. Dre, what up? He said you see my boy Elite the King, what up? Yeah, it's realistic. LA Sports Live was good. 2 likes and 37 people. Nah, my boy, y'all can't do that. That y'all cannot do that. 2 likes, man. He said, could Hanley bring 8 into his potential? Yeah, I believe Hanley is the guy to do it. If anybody could do it, it could be Hanley. Hanley good for that. We got people popping in here, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. Uh Zay26, what up? He said, Austin Reed committed to play the US. I'm scared his price gonna go up. What USA team? Now I don't think the USA team gonna up no price. It's already rumors with that. See, the thing will go wrong for Austin Reeves if other teams don't offer him no real money. See, that's the thing. Lakers already put out there they willing to match your offer. So let's say no teams offer him no real money, he's stuck. Because if teams feel I'm not gonna offer him money and be on hold for 2 days and the Lakers match it, and I could have signed somebody else. See, that's the problem he may run across. Because with the Lakers only could give him $50 million. Like if they outright sign him. But if he signed, let's say if he signed for 70 million with another team, the Lakers can match it. He could get more money with another team if another team offer him that. See, it's tricky because a team could be like, I'm off. The team could probably be like, I really don't want Austin Reeves, but I'm gonna offer him a lot of money. This way, it's gonna hurt the Lakers cap situation because the Lakers gonna resign him. Or a team may feel I'm not gonna pay him because he gonna sign back with the Lakers. So it's weird. Angie said she got notifications. That's great. That's great. He said Kevin Young got paid $2 million a year. Damn. Kevin Young get $2 million a year to be an assistant. I wonder if it fill out the yeah. You never know. That's what I'm saying. He said, "True and real." What up, True and real? You're right. That Reed situation is tricky because it's all go on the other team. Because if a team don't offer him nothing, the Lakers only can give him a 4-year, $50 million deal. If a team be like, I'm not, that's why the Lakers keep throwing out their match any offer. This way, a team be like, I'm not holding my cap space for 2 days. And a lot of teams don't have that many cap space. Angie, can you put the list of team that got cap space? We got see you later. We got a lot of people in here. We got Swiss Fan Podcast. He said Kevin Young can handle the offense. Big, yeah. Raw Blog News. What's up, Roscoe Banks, CD? He said first year can only be 12 million, I believe. No, the Lakers only could give him more money by another team giving him more money and they can match it. But the Lakers can't outright say I'm signing him to a $80 million contract. The Lakers can't do that. Another team had to offer him money, they can match it. But if another team don't offer him no big money, he had to sign a 4-year, $50 million. That's what I'm hoping happen. That make the Lakers that much better. If no team, I hope no team offer him no money. This way he get the 4-year, $50 million with the Lakers, and that give the Lakers a lot more room to play with. So that'd be the best case scenario if nobody offer him no money and the Lakers sign him for the 4-year, $50 million. That will work out perfect for the Lakers. Now the Lakers have more money to sign other players, and it keeps them under the luxury tax. He said, Tyrone say think Trae Young will be a Laker. Let's get the likes up. Where we at in likes, y'all? Let's get the likes up and subscribe. All your new subscribers. If you new, I'm gonna give you a shout out. He said all teams can only give him 12 million a year. Now I think you got that wrong, Tron. He making 2 million. Austin Reeves make 1.7 million right now. He makes 1.7 million right now. The Lakers only could give him a 4-year. Lionel, what up, bro? Warren, what up? You see, I'm gonna put this up right here. My boy Nala said it's 70 wrenches and 44 likes. That can't be, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. That can't be. No, that's it. No. Big QT was good. Um, yeah, 12 million is a huge increase for him. It's definitely a huge increase for him. I definitely want Nas Reed. Ain't no question about that. DC Fitted was good. That's right. Turn up in here, man. Turn up. Let's get the likes up. I'm about to drop the link, man. How many likes we got, man? Y'all know we got to at least get more likes. I'm gonna put Angie join up here. She said the team that will have more cap space, uh, Houston, Detroit, San Antonio, Charlotte, Indiana, Utah, OKC, and Orlando. See, these the teams with cap space, right? These the teams that only can offer him that type of deal. So now let's that type of breakdown, and I want to see a show of hands what y'all think, right? Out of these teams, right? So I'm gonna start with Houston. Do y'all think Houston gonna say, give me gonna offer him $80 million? I say no. For one, Houston trying to go at the for one, Houston already trying to go at the James Harden. That's one. Two, Houston already got shooting guards, unless they look at him as a point guard. So I don't think Houston. So everybody said no. Okay, I'm giving everybody type in no if y'all say with Houston. Before I'm about to let people up, but let I just want to break down the Austin Reeves situation. So a lot of people said no, they don't think Houston. Let's go to the next team, Detroit. Now Detroit owns the fifth pick, right? Detroit, uh, they got the guard. The guard. They just paid Monty Williams. They got what's their guard name? Who got drafted number 2 last year? The guard that, well, y'all already know. Houston already got guards, so I don't think you. No, not Cade. The other guard. Cade is a 3 to me. The guard, Ivory. Yeah, yeah, Ivory. I don't see Detroit gonna use they resource and money on Austin Reeves. So do y'all think Detroit gonna offer 100 million or $80 million for Austin Reeves? Yes or no? I just want to break down the teams. No, I said Detroit. We already said Houston already. Everybody said no on Houston. See you later said yes. He said he playing Team USA. Um. Okay. Now the Spurs. Spurs definitely a team that I can see possible trying to make something happen. So to me, I'm looking more like the Spurs. Charlotte, no. I definitely Michael Jordan not paying him that money. Michael Jordan is not gonna I definitely don't see Charlotte at all. What he's at the Spurs. Yeah, I can see the Spurs. Cause you look at their culture, I can see Spurs. They got the number 1 pick. I can see the Spurs, right? Charlotte, I definitely don't see it at all. I definitely don't see Charlotte at all. Charlotte, they got LaMelo. They already got Rozier, and I think they're gonna try to fill up Michael Jordan. I don't see Jordan throwing out that money for him. Indiana, uh, part of me say yes, and part of me say no. Indiana is to me, I'm like 50-50 on Indiana. Indiana is like kind of weird. Okay, Utah. I don't see Utah. I don't see Utah. I don't see Utah. Um OKC, no, I don't see OKC. I don't see Utah. Yeah, they already got Duarte and Buddy Hill and Matheson. They already got like I don't think they're gonna use their resource. I think they're gonna break it down and look for depth. Try to kill all these cap space on one player. Orlando got a lot of guards. To me, I see the Spurs and maybe Pacers. I see maybe 2 teams. However you look at it, I think maybe 2 teams might be in the sweepstakes. But it's a danger to them because the Lakers already put out there that they will offer him, they were matching the offer. So would a team willing to wait 2 days? Because we know free agency is crazy. you know free agency. Greenleaf, what up, bro? King Tweezy. We know free agency day one, July 1st, it go crazy that night. So if he's a team, if they gonna want him, they're gonna have to sign him real quick. This way, if he do, you take 2 days off. If it's a team they want bad, or a team could do it just to drive the price up on the Lakers. A team may feel, oh, he ain't worth. A team may be like, oh, he ain't worth no $100 million. So let's sign him, and it kills the Lakers cap space. She said it's gonna be 24 hours this offseason. That works in his favor. That works in his favor. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody want to come up? But he gonna get paid. How do you look at it? Like Bonner said, 12 million is a big jump for what he was getting. So how do you look at it? It's still a lot of money. I agree with you, Bonner. 100 million is a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And I know a lot of people, my thing is I still see them struggle with a lot of when defense. And when you get money, more people pay attention to you. And you going, it's, you know what I mean? It's different when you, let me tell you the difference with anything. When you don't get drafted, you have no expectations. When you get drafted in the lottery, you got a lot of expectations. When you get paid short money, minimum, mid-level, there's no real expectation. When you get max money, is a lot of expectations. So a lot of things changes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things changes. What up, Dre? What up, Ronton?
What up with you, Ray?
Salute, Ronton. Salute to you, my brother.
What up with you, bro? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. How about yourself?
Man, I can't. I was about to say the same thing, brother. But even when we do complain, nobody listens. So what's the use?
Hey, facts. But yeah, Kareem, I'm gonna be real with you, Kareem, man. Only way I see a team doing that is if it's at a fair number for them, or it could be a team like the Spurs. Like I think the Spurs are signing to a crazy offer seat just to make it harder for the Lakers.
The Spurs,
but I really don't see no other team really having a reason to try to do it like that.
No.
Besides, he got a limit. It's a limit that teams can offer him anyway.
But you know what's crazy? I agree with Gregory Brown just said, and what what's the name? Broder said. Teams, it's gonna have to make sense for teams too. Only team like the Spurs I can see just doing it like if they know like the Lakers gonna sign them, but to kill because it's like a strategic thing also. You know what I mean? The strategic thing is you want your because now with the way the cap rule is, it's so different. It can be so hard now. So if you figure, okay, we drop the price, have them pay them all that money, it weakens their team. Because if he signed for 4 year, $50 million, it put the Lakers in much better shape.
Yep. And that's why I said the Spurs will be the only team I see doing something like that. Just because I can see them probably offering him a 4 year, $80 million deal. Just to make it harder on the Lakers. Because that's less money they had to use the free agent now, which weakens the team.
Yeah. And we could now nobody want to go into that the way the luxury tax and all that. Nobody really want to touch that. The Lakers got too many players that's not on contracts. There's too many things they're trying to do. You know.
I think Utah actually tried to do it too, though, Kareem.
But to be petty?
And he fit their culture. They just got them an all-star with Laurie and Markin. You feel me? The Donovan era Mitchell over with. I think Jordan Clarkson days is numbered there, so I think they would probably try to swing that.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. He fits them, but if teams feel the Lakers can match anything, it's like that's the thing I never liked about restricted free agents. Like when teams, like when the Lakers I never watch like they'd be like, oh, the Lakers should get this player. If a guy's a restricted free agent, I never looked at a restricted free agent because I know how it's difficult. It's hard because you try to sign like for instance, Detroit signed Ayton last year. Not Detroit, Indiana. They signed Ayton and Phoenix matched it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you just don't know if you're gonna get that player or not.
I mean, like I said, I could see people trying to put us in salary cap hell.
I think teams gonna do the same thing with Rui too. I think they're gonna drive the price up on Rui just to get him away.
I agree. That's why I said the Lakers got. That's what I'm saying. The Lakers got tough situations where now they is maybe forced to pay these players more than they want to play them. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say they really want to pay Reeves 4 year $50 million. Let's say they really want to pay Rui a certain amount of money. Now teams drive the price up. Now you have to sign these players back, and it kills you. Now your salary just jumped up crazy because you had a guy to making 1.7 on your books, and Rui making what, 7 million. Now them guys jumped up in salary like that. Your cap space is crazy. Not counting D-Lo and filling out the roster. So now
you still got D-Lo and team options on Beasley.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out what you're gonna do with Mo Bamba because it's a certain date before you gotta cut him in order not to guarantee his contract. So yeah, they got a lot of decisions.
You know the funny part about it? I was just listening to somebody break it down, bro. And
pass the ball. Thank you, bro. Good.
Basically, our best bet is to run it back with the team that we got. And hear me out. We signed D-Lo, not to a 4-year max or nothing like that, but we see if we can get D-Lo in somewhere like the $20 million market, right? He becomes a trade asset. We pick up Mo Bamba's $10 million option because he becomes a trade chip also with Malik Beasley. And that doesn't hurt us against our cap because we got their bird rights. They said now if Austin Reeves get about $15 million a year, we could fit him in and we could match Rui. Just say Rui get 18 or 20 million. These are the numbers that they had put in. Give or take a few million. We would basically be able to take the roster that we had and take Mo Bamba and Malik Beasley and try to flip them for another rotational player. Like, there is no Kyrie and none of those other big people need to get that out their mind. Because with this new CBA, the way that they got this hard cap and all that, with this super repeater tax and all that, bro, it's crazy. They was talking about Golden State to keep Steph, Clay, and Draymond together. It's going to cost them $500 million in a luxury tax. You feel me? Coming up. So teams is being very, very, very
exactly.
Yeah, they being aware of this, and the way they broke it down, Reem, we could bring everybody back at basically a base salary. You feel me? They said we could take without us triggering a cap. We're able to use our mid-level exception, and they said that's what they probably going to throw at Dennis Schroeder. You feel me? And they said to bring Dennis Schroeder back, and they said if Rui get 18 to 20 million, Austin Reeves get 12 to 15 million, and if D-Lo get 20 million, I agree with you, Greg Brown. He not worth 20, but these are just the numbers that they was working with to keep us under that 169 mark. I think 176 is the hard cap, but with all those salaries and us picking up Beasley in them, it get us right at 179. And then it was like a cushion that Trevor Lane was saying that we basically get, that we'll be able to sign like the last 2 players. We'll have like $11 million to sign 2 other players. And I was just like, he's like, that's the best way. He put out there every solution, all the solutions that triggered the higher cap. If we trade somebody in a sign and trade, that won't trigger the higher cap for us. So we can send somebody out on a sign and trade, but we can't take nobody else back on a sign and trade because we can't take another team signing somebody and trading them back to us. That would basically trigger the higher cap, and Jeannie ain't with it. You got to think about it. She just spent mad money on a team that was over the luxury tax, and we missed the playoffs 2 of the last 3 years. You feel me? We can make Mo Bamba contract guaranteed. That's the whole thing. And he uses $10 million as a trade chip.
King David, what up, bro?
I mean, I like that way too, just because at them numbers that you're bringing everybody in, that gives you a whole bunch of different assets to be able to trade. So now you can do a whole bunch of different things and still be able to, you know what I'm saying, still be able to keep your core guys together who you want to keep together. But imagine if you can get somebody like a D Rosen now. That, you know what I'm saying, like you can with multiple different options. So we just don't have to give up the same set of players. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It gives them multiple options.
Yeah. Okay, I think Angie right. It's either Angie. He either said the mid-level exception or the biannual mid-level exception. One of them where he would basically get like the $6 to $7 million. It was something. Yeah, Angie right. You should know.
So just let Lonnie walk. Just let Lonnie Walker walk, huh?
They basically would have to let Lonnie Walker walk.
Pastor Bo,
no.
Your face before you come on. I have to know who you is, bro.
They actually said that Lonnie Walker should be one of those players with that $11 million cushion that we'll have.
Oh yeah, because he only can make about $7 million anyway. So yeah, that's about right. You get him about 11, so that'd be about what, 5.5, 6. Yeah, you could work him into that.
But from what he explained to me, Angie, since he said basically being that we didn't get a chance to use our biannual last year, I don't know. It was something to that nature, but I know you was definitely on the money with that 169 and that 179 is the second apron. You're absolutely right, sis.
Yeah, y'all don't want to hit that second tack apron. That's all. That's basically what he's saying.
Second tack. Nobody want to hit that joint, bro. Nobody want to hit that joint. Not even. I don't even think Steve Ballmer want to hit that joint. You feel me?
Facts.
But basically, we going our best approach is probably to bring back as many guys from the team as last year, and just try to flip something during the middle of the season.
Right.
I mean, when he broke it down, it made perfect sense. He put all the scenarios about there. He's like, we could basically trade for Kyrie, but then he gave us an outlook of what our team would look like if we had Kyrie. You feel me? He like, unless Kyrie coming for like $10 million, which we all know Uncle Drew ain't about to do that. He just lost money in Brooklyn.
Nah, he ain't doing that.
And we know that, Reem. Like that.
I was just about to say that because basically, like in the off season, you can. Yeah, in the off season, you ain't gonna have that many. You don't have that many options because it's not saying like. Well, I don't know, man. Because I mean, I think it's gonna be a lot of teams willing to trade. So I mean, I don't know. It all depends. It all depends on what type of deal y'all could get and what type of player.
Hey, y'all seen Austin Reeves? He playing for Team USA, the FIBA team.
Who's on that FIBA team?
They say Anthony Edwards going out there, Austin Reeves, Bobby Portis, some players like that.
I think that'd be good for Scrap.
Yeah.
That'd be like a next level summer league for him.
Yeah, he gonna learn playing against like real NBA dudes, different stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say the Clippers and salary cap hell, y'all forgot that. I mean, Steve Ballmer got that paper, but when you start talking about $200-300 million in the luxury tax,
they need to trade one of them dudes, bro. Kawhi, PG. They need to really get one of them dudes out of there for real.
They said it was like you gotta pay your salaries to your players, and then it's like the $200-300 million luxury tax. Man, ain't no team about to do that, man. If I'm a billionaire, I'm not even about to do that.
No, especially you're not winning.
Yeah.
You spill me, and then like most people, billionaires, this is like their hobby, their second income. Like only teams like the Lakers is this their majority income. You feel me? Like Steve Ballmer was rich before he even bought the team. Even people like him and Mark Cuban ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, man. This offseason is gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
I don't think so. Like I think all we got to do is run it back with the same team and get AD some help, man. I mean,
definitely need AD help. See, that's the thing. They need. That's why I said Nas Reed. Anthony, I mean, he needs some help.
Yo, Ramos. When I broke it down,
yeah, Nas Reed. Yeah.
When I broke it down on the
I heard rumors about Bobby Portis possibly want to go there.
Right.
I think Brook Lopez would be a good fit for y'all too. Bring back Brook Lopez for y'all.
I said they was flaming Anthony Davis. I said, okay, let me ask y'all a question, right? I said this dude was asked to be our best rim protector, our best weak side defender, our best rebounder. You feel me? He had to switch
Yeah.
out on 1-5 pick and rolls, and then y'all want him to go drop 35 on the other side.
Nah,
That's not gonna
I
happen,
get
y'all.
that, but we paying
That's
40
not gonna
million for a
happen.
reason, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that's not. But
Nah,
that's
nah,
not
you're
gonna
right. Yeah,
happen.
yeah, you're right. You're
You
right.
feel
You're
me?
right.
Like
Yeah,
now, what was the formula? If you could take
yeah.
one or two of those issues away from AD, where he ain't got to be the best rebounder or the best rim protector, a la what we had with Dwight Howard and
That's
JaVale
why you
McGee.
should play the 4. Yeah,
You feel me?
play
And
more
then that way
4.
he can go get you 30, 40 any night he feel like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
when he got
Yeah,
when he got to do all that, come on, bro. This dude, you telling me I gotta protect the rim, but you also don't want me to play drop coverage. I got to get out there and check Steph and Jamal Murray on a 1-5 pick and roll. Man, y'all crazy.
and that's a lot to
And
ask for his body too,
that's
because
a
you know he
lot
get
to
injured a
ask
lot.
for a dude
Yeah,
who got a messed up foot.
See,
But and then on top,
Darvin Ham never tried. And this
at
is
the
my
4. Yeah,
problem with Darvin Ham. How can you not try? Like Anthony Davis played center the whole entire season. Thomas Bryant was killing. The
swear to
day
God.
he comes back from injury, Anthony Davis come back injury, Thomas Bryant comes off the bench and play 12 minutes. Like you gotta try it. Like
that's one thing I want from him to do in the next
Eh,
season. He got to try more stuff. You know, be more
But think
different.
about it though. He was on to something. He was on to something with the Rui thing in the Denver series. It was the right move to let AD roam. He just put the wrong person on him. He should have put Tristan Thompson on him from the beginning. If you was gonna move that, if you was gonna have AD roam the paint and get off Jokic, what the hell did we sign Tristan Thomas for? To wait all the way to Game 4 when we down 3-0 to put him in?
I know that was stupid. That's what I
Yeah,
said. He never
And he
tried
made
it.
a difference though. Kareem, he
he
like in a
did.
little spurt that he played, he made a difference.
He did, and that's what a lot of people on this channel been screaming. Try just when you losing, you got to everybody try.
Everything. Yeah.
I don't care if you try Phil Hanley. Everybody got to
Swear
get
to
in it.
God. Hey yo, he did it with Lonnie Walker. Remember, Lonnie Walker was in purgatory. We hadn't seen Lonnie Walker in like a month and a half. All of a sudden, that game he steps out and scores 15 points in the fourth quarter. Now he back in the rotation. You feel me? So why not? I mean, even if you went with Wendell Gabriel, why not give AD some type of help with if you know you want him to roam and protect the basket? Why would you put?
Cause if you watch them games, you can see Denver was bigger than us, bro. They look bigger than us.
Mm-hmm,
Michael Porter like 6'10". They
that's
got
a
a lot of
fact.
big dudes out there, so
That's a
they were
fact.
just
And
bullying us, man.
listen, and the fact that he started Dennis Schroeder game 1, come on, man. I was
That
like,
was
that was
so
that
dumb,
was
man.
goofy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, Dennis Schroeder, perfect role is the sixth man, bro. Bring him in with the second unit. He always eat that way. If you want to let him close the game, if he's playing well, so be it. But by that time, you don't had a quarter and a half, 2 quarters to see how Dennis is playing. Okay, we're gonna keep Dennis in there, let him close the game. He on his Dennis the Menace stuff. You feel me?
Yeah. Did he
But
start Rui in game 2?
was it?
I think it was game 3.
I agree with you, Eric Quan. Too many fours playing the 5 to get small and outside. I agree with you. But you know what? You know what I said, Kareem? And I don't know if the panel going to agree with me, but I said, right now, if I'm DeMarcus Cousins, I'm writing Jokic a thank you letter because Jokic just showed people the big man is still relevant. You feel me? Like the big man,
Yeah,
everybody know this is a copycat league. You feel me? Steph and them had their time with that perimeter game. Now they seeing, damn, it's the 7-footer that's killing us. We all know DeMarcus Cousins' skill. Jokic just showed us, man. You ain't got to
yeah,
be athletic to get busy.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So like I think he just opened the door to get a lot. I guarantee it's going to be like 5 or
a
6 teams
lot.
trying to sign
Yeah,
DeMarcus Cousins next year.
Oh yeah, DeMarcus Cousins. I think Hassan Whiteside might get a look again in the league. It's gonna be
You
some
know
bigs
who
that get a look
you can
again.
see a lot more bigs getting drafted too. Like
I'm
people gonna
gonna
start
tell you who we're
prioritizing
eating
them.
this game. Who's still young, y'all. Like if the game turn over to the way like Jokic in Denver is playing it, and if everybody start copying it, or let's go try to get some type of skilled big man, we're not gonna find a Jokic. Let's keep it real, y'all. But if we can find a big man who's skilled, who can pass the ball out the high post, who can do this, who can shoot it, you know what? Let's bring him in. I mean, I understand that ain't the reason he got personal issues, but I think that Jokic with his play just opened the door for a lot of people like that, Angie. You feel me? And one name I want y'all to look for. I don't know if he hurt, but his game would probably translate right now, and that's Jahlil Okafor.
Hey, that's a throwback. Shout out
That,
Jaleel. He from
you
Chicago.
feel
Shout
me?
out to him,
Like,
man.
cause he got all those little intangibles, passing the ball out the post. hitting cutters. You know what I mean? Back to the basket
Yeah.
game.
He in
So
the G
it's,
League right now.
yeah, but you know what I mean. But like I said, it's a copycat league. Let's see how many people try to copy Denver formula.
Denver,
You
yeah.
feel me? And that's not to say that everybody is trying to find them a Jokic, but I think people gonna go back to the center as the point of attack. You feel me? Just like back in the days where everything ran through the big man.
Now you definitely gonna see it, like, because when Steph came up, you know, everybody want to get the guard they can shoot. You gonna see it
Right.
for real, yeah.
Now they seeing that wave is over. You feel me? Teams is kind of they done played themselves out or that wave is over. You feel me? Steph and them ain't getting no younger or nothing like that. It seemed like it's gonna go back. Yeah, you ain't about to find no Steph and Clays in the draft like that.
Hell no.
That was lightning in the bottle twice for Golden State.
Yeah, the
You
two
definitely
two
find
possible
big.
greatest shooters of all time. Yeah, I give you that.
That's definitely one of one, yeah.
I'm just saying, y'all. Like, I don't know if people really see how Denver team is hooked up, but Jamal Murray and Jokic ain't going nowhere no time soon, y'all.
Yeah, they
And
locked in over there, yeah.
if Michael Porter Jr. keep developing to what they thought he was going to be when they drafted him, Denver, they window is probably open for the next 3 to 4 years, being a championship contender. Like, seriously.
How old is Murray? Let me check.
26, 27.
Oh yeah, he young as hell, yeah.
You feel me? So like they championship window is wide open.
All of them young, bro.
Yeah,
even
29
Jokic
is,
young.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, Gregory Brown. Maybe you need to go back and check Jaleel Okafor game, bro. I'm just telling you, is you could run a similar offense with him at the center. That you run
Or
with,
you can
and I'm
use
not
him as like a
saying he's
backup too.
yeah, and I'm not
Jaleel
saying
good.
he's nowhere near Jokic. Don't get it wrong. I'm not saying Boogie is no, but it helps put the big man back in the spotlight because for one, you're gonna have to have big bodies to deal with Jokic. You all that Rudy Gobert days of just being 7 foot and being able to block the rim, them days is over with. And them days is over with, bro. Them dudes gonna be worth like probably 10 million after Rudy Gobert done with this dumbass contract they gave him.
Yeah, a lot of guys like Nas Reed and Bobby Porter's gonna be looked at a lot because they bigger dudes that can, you know, got good skill set for guys that tall.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, people gonna be looking at them a lot this summer.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is Jaleel, or if anybody listening, I said Jaleel Okafor game will translate into the way Denver plays. And I said this is a copycat league. A lot of people are going to try to copycat what successful teams do. I mean, look, they found Jokic in the second round, bro. He worked
Right.
and became what he was. He was like pick 42, bro.
Yeah, the 43rd overall pick.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? Something to that nature. You know, so it's a copycat league. Everybody tell you that. Whatever successful teams try to emulate it.
It's definitely a copycat league.
Easily.
And the only thing I'm saying is Jokic just made the big man viable in the NBA again, I think. With this run that I'm thinking he about to go on.
Nah, he definitely did. You can see it. Like the game gonna start translating more and more. Everybody gonna see it, man. Like it's only a matter of time. So you got to get ahead of the curve now. Shit.
I mean, if you think about it, Kevin King, everybody's defense is horrible today in today's NBA.
You really can't play defense
You
though.
can't.
You know.
Everybody run
Yeah.
pick and roll. That 3 guard line, I agree with you, Eric Kwan. But I mean, that's just my thoughts. Ain't nobody got to agree with it. They might think I'm crazy, but that's just how I see
That
it
three
kind of
guard
go like,
lineup just a Darvin Ham thing though. I think he just like that.
yeah,
Yeah, teams definitely. I mean, I'm with you on that, Ron. Teams definitely gonna have to get bigger, bro. Because yeah, as you see, when you small, you have to double him, bro. You had his weakness.
Yeah.
You had his mercy, bro. So you got to get some type of body that can bang with him, bro. You have to.
Bro, he
Like,
was bullying AD like at the end of the game for he had
bro, he
that game
bullies
winner. That was
everybody, bro. He
crazy,
bullies
bro.
everybody. Like
The
that's
best person that we had that guard him was like Rui and Braun, and he was still working them, bro.
hey, yo, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Like AD was on him. The boy he amazing,
I
y'all.
think he bigger than him too. Like,
He is, but like, come
yeah,
on, we all could agree that AD is probably one of the two best defenders in the league. Just think about how much we praise AD for his defense, and it wasn't
yeah.
like it wasn't just like it was just like look at them two threes he hit over AD, where AD was playing immaculate defense, and he just cocked that joint back like Larry Bird and said, "Don't worry about it."
Hey, Kobe out. Kyrie to the Clippers is terrible, bro. They shouldn't do that.
They need to stop really trying to name grab and try to
Like
build.
Kyrie is a name, bro, but like y'all gotta chill.
They
He ain't
can't
the
do
same
that, bro. They
guy.
can't do
He
that
ain't the
because of
same guy.
the salary cap, bro. They'll be hard if they do that. They'll be hard cap. So they
I
would
think
have
they
to give up
probably
a
play
whole bunch of
somebody.
players to get
Yeah,
him, bro. Because
yeah.
they already over the that.
I think they should get rid of Paul George anyway. I mean, just because. I mean, they're gonna say Kawhi over Paul George. You feel me?
Nah, they couldn't. I don't see that how that would work. Kyrie had to take a major pay cut for that to happen.
No, I'm
Let's
saying
get
as
to
far as getting off of Paul George, period, and trying to get them some more depth. You feel me?
yo. We've been here almost an hour, man. We don't got 100 likes, man. Come on, man. Let's get 100 likes. And all you new subscribers, if you're new to the channel, let me give you a shout out. Let me know that you're new to the channel, so I give you a shout out. We need to get to 100 likes right now. We get to 100 likes in the next 20 seconds.
Please smash that like
Come on,
button.
man. Y'all get them lights up for Kareem, man.
Oh,
Be
for
out here
sure.
working, man. Y'all don't do my
Y'all
bro like that,
blow them
man.
likes up, man.
Angie said we at 90, man. Y'all get broke, man. Get them 20 more.
That's
20
right,
more,
20
man.
more.
Yeah, for
20
Just
sure.
more.
smash the like button. That's all it takes, man. It's free, y'all. Ain't asking y'all for nobody. Just
Exactly. It's
smash the
free,
like button.
man. You ain't got to pay for nothing. All you got to do is hit a button. It's free.
It's free.
Correct. Appreciate y'all.
You know it, bro. You know it.
Hey,
Okay, Angie
Kareem,
said
I
we
seen
at
you was talking
105.
about you said you like Nas Reed over Bobby Portis. I do too. Like Bobby smooth, but I don't know. I follow a lot of Bucks fans on Twitter. They said they're not like sold on him to that extent. I prefer
Oh, yeah.
Nas Reed as well.
We got Kobe out. Kobe out, new to the channel, man. Thanks, bro. New to the channel. Kobe out, man. Give Kobe out a thumbs up,
Shout
man.
out, Cole.
Kobe
You
Shout out
out.
to
already
Kobe
know.
out,
What up?
man.
What
Who
up?
else
What
new to
up?
the channel? Who else new to the channel? Well, what you were saying, bro? You said, yeah, Nas Reed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like Nas Reed more, me personally.
yeah, he younger. I just think, like I said, younger. He's tough, and I think he still got an upside.
You
He
can
can
see it in
knock
his
down the
game.
three.
He got more tween to his game. Like he can really
Yeah,
put the
he
ball on
could
the
get the
floor.
rebound and go coast to coast. He could dribble.
Bobby really just like a one dribble pull up. You know, he can spot up. He good though, but I think Nas Reed would be way better.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not. I like Nas Reed better. I like
Yeah.
Nas Reed.
He from ain't he from New York?
Jersey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he be in New York a lot.
Yeah, I remember he used to be with the Jelly Fam dudes.
Yeah. He been like so he. That's a lot.
I mean, you know that. You know, Kareem, that ain't nothing but a $15 toll across the George Washington. You feel
It's
me?
17 now.
It's 17.
That shit's $17, man. That shit crazy.
Yo, that's
Inflation.
crazy.
That shit
Yo,
crazy.
I ain't
$17
even going
just to
front,
go
man. I
from one.
remember dude.
That's the most in any state from going from one place to the next. That's the most. Going from Jersey to New York is more than any other place. Going from
Yo, I promise you, Reem, I was coming from Jersey, man, coming into the city, coming across the George Washington. Dude told me how much it was, and I was like, what? And he was like, man, keep it moving. That had me tight, yo.
where you from again? Maryland, right?
I'm from Rochester.
Rochester. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Rochester, but we was down in the city just chilling. And you know, most people
Yeah.
when they go to the city, they stay in Jersey because it's cheaper. And
Yep.
just cross the bridge. You feel me? So that's what we was doing. The son was like, man, keep it moving. Man, I had the whole bridge backed up. Man, I wanted to jump out and slap the hell out of dude.
Yeah, they go that. It's crazy because you could drive literally like saying coming from like North Carolina all the way down. You ain't paying $17.
Nope, $10 all the way down to Carolina.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you just going from New York to New Jersey.
And all I did was come from where was we at? Was we on Tuckahoe Road in New Jersey? No, that was in
No,
Yonkers.
Tuckahoe is Yonkers.
That's Yonkers. No,
that's Yonkers.
We was we was like 7 minutes from New York where we was at in Jersey.
Yeah, Tuckahoe is Yonkers.
Yeah,
we got Goat News. Goat News new to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Goat News.
Shout out to you, Goat News.
He said what toll? The toll on it to go to New York from Jersey to New York.
Yeah,
we don't have to pay to go to Jersey, but you have to pay coming to New York.
yo, that's crazy. That's like a belittlement of Jersey. Like, yo, y'all gotta pay us to come to New York. Yeah.
Yeah, like come on, that's crazy.
That's
See, they know
crazy.
a lot of people live. A lot of people from New York go out there and move to Jersey. So a lot of people still work in New York.
That's a
They
fact.
know they're gonna get that money.
Yeah, I swear to God, they said they make over a couple million a day on that bridge. I think they said it's like,
Easy. They make more money on from going Jersey than any other bridge in the United
yeah.
States.
It was a little article that broke down how many people cross the George Washington coming into New York every day and how much they pay, and there was a couple million that bridge make a day, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, how
That,
y'all feel about Markel Fultz? Y'all like him?
I did until he had that motorcycle
His
accident.
shot, yeah, his shot a little funky, but he been playing a lot better though. I
yeah, he
can't
been
lie.
playing better. He been playing better. Kobe out. We got against Lou on the Beat 139. Go check it out. That interview's on the Beat 139.
I kid you not. I said it, Kareem. I said, man, ain't nobody who been playing professional sports all their life just forget how
Yeah,
to shoot.
yeah.
I knew something happened with him, but when they came out and said he had that little motorcycle crash and they tried to keep it on the low, I said, that's what did it. I said, man, dude, you just forgot how to shoot. I said, man, that's like
When he had that in college, I mean, and
nah. They said when he
Now,
got into the league,
yeah,
he
like
had
the
they
summer.
his
said,
rookie year.
They said the summer, like after summer league,
yeah,
he hurt it. I think he
and they
went
said
back.
they tried to keep it on the low from the NBA, and that's what basically happened to
That
his shot.
makes sense.
Hmm.
I said, wow, that was the mystery. Cause I'm like, man, it's like, dude was nice. I'm like, how he just forget how
Yeah,
to shoot?
you watch him in college, he was the truth, bro. It's the reason he went #1. He was like that. It's shit fucked up though.
Jalen Hood. Somebody else told me to look that kid up, the 6'6" guard.
He
Who?
decent. Yeah, Jalen Hood
Jalen
decent.
Hood.
Oh yeah. I've been doing some scouting. Supposed to have the draft show tomorrow with Bro. I'll let y'all know the time.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
he played college, but he real locked in on the draft.
Mm-hmm. Who I got tonight? You know what? I'm taking Miami tonight.
Tim, I got Miami as well. It's gonna be close though. It ain't gonna be like last game, a blowout.
I mean, I mean, people tell me Denver didn't play good last game, and I said, man, Jokic damn near
What?
had a 30-point triple double. Jamal Murray had like damn near 28, a 30-point triple, a double double. I said, you got 14 from Bruce Brown. I said, you got 15 from Eric Gordon, and you got like 15 to 16 from Michael Porter Jr. I said, even Jeff Green gave him 8 points. I said, how much better could they play?
Now they play really good. I don't know what they talking about, but Miami though, they just missed shots offensively and
They really
defensively.
did.
They couldn't guard. They just too small.
Bro,
Yeah,
when you tell me Caleb Martin, Max Struess, and Duncan Robinson gonna go 2 for 23,
Thanks,
yeah.
knowledge.
But they said they starting Kevin Love today over Caleb Martin.
and see, I mean, they should have did that anyway. I thought Kevin Love was hurt, but it was obvious they needed Caleb Martin points coming off the bench, and they needed more
Mhm.
size
Yeah,
in the starting lineup. So that was elementary for Spo.
I think yeah, but some coaches do that. I don't know why they wait till like after the game to adjust. It's weird.
Hey, yo, just think about it. I know the Nuggets shot 29% from the three, but think about it. Before Kyle Lowry hit them three threes and Gabe Vincent went 3 for 5 in the fourth quarter, bro, Miami was shooting like 7%.
Yeah, they said it was the altitude, and then after Game 7, but who knows, bro? They probably just regressing to the mean because in the regular season they wasn't a great 3-point shooter neither. Team Miami.
Yeah, that'd be all right. They've been in the city for a couple of days now, so
Yeah,
they
for
should
sure.
have more energy tonight.
Hey, Zay 26, Jet Howard, he nice. I want the Lakers to draft him, Jet Howard.
Hmm.
I like him. He can score for real. That boy got a shot.
Oh, he said they think Jalen Hood gonna be in the lottery. Well, that leave us out of that. We got the 17th pick. Yeah, just flexing. They might need. They just need to start him because they definitely need some help on the boards. That's a fact, Eriquan. Palinka do like his alma mater, fellas. Miles Turner and Kyrie in draft
Crazy.
night trades.
You want Miles Turner for real? He not all that. Like Miles is solid, but he ain't like how y'all be trying to make him out there.
Definitely don't need no Miles Turner, bro.
But
Yeah,
man,
we can get a way better center than that, bro.
I just need somebody to protect AD, bro. Somebody who could take some rim protection responsibility from him. Somebody who could take some defensive rebounding responsibility away from him. Not much, just enough where he ain't got to play the 5 the whole
Yeah,
game.
you want a Nas Reed or a Bobby Portis type, man.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, Dwight and JaVale McGee was the perfect
That was
combination at
perfect,
center and
man.
let him play 4, bro.
You had 2 of them, bro. 2 of them.
Yeah, and but JaVale McGee didn't get no burn in Dallas.
Swear to God, bro. All we need is somebody who can help him do that, and then he becomes more efficient on offense, I think.
Easily.
He a free agent this year too, so they possibly could bring him back.
JaVale?
Yeah, I think he a free agent.
He older though. I don't want an older guy like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would just use them as an example. You feel me? Like,
Oh no, I'm just saying. I was just saying, like, yeah, I said it was a possibility. I ain't said they was. I said possibility they could.
I don't. And then I'm sitting there looking like this dude, Thomas Bryant, and he from my town, y'all. He from my hometown. So shout out to my little bro, man, for getting it in and doing what he do. But you said you wanted to leave LA to get more playing time, but you ain't even suiting up in Denver.
Yeah, that was a bad move on his part, bro. To say he wanted
goofy move, bro.
He would have got played here. He would have been like if the Lakers were able to keep him, he would have got more playing time with the Lakers than he did in Denver.
I agree. He would have got more playing time with the Lakers than he did Denver, but it's not like he said, I want to go to Denver. He has to get traded, and that's the thing. You just never know what you're going to get. So you can't really knock him. You can't really knock him for wanting to get traded. It ain't like he said, I want to go to Denver knowing Jokic did. He said, I want to get traded because he see that he was getting no minutes with the Lakers. He didn't anticipate that he was going to get no minutes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. Nobody anticipated that. But that's what he saw the play. He saw if I'm playing good like this, and Anthony Davis come back and my minutes drop like that, it's not going to look good. If Anthony Davis came back game 1, most of the time, coaches, your minutes is like when you come back from injury, it's like a process of like they build you up to when you start playing. Like let's say you come back from injury, you play 20 minutes. Then like each game 24, 28. Then you go up like that. His minutes dropped from like 30-something to 12 the first day back. So he probably figured, damn, if Anthony Davis continue to come back, Anthony Davis gonna be playing 40 minutes, and I probably only gonna get 10 minutes a game, 8 minutes a game, some shit like that.
No, I see where he was coming from. Yeah, definitely.
So I see where he was coming from because he like if I was balling like this,
he was
balling. If I'm playing good the way he's playing good, and his minutes drop, that is like I get where he was coming from. It's not like he's playing average. He balling. They're like, okay, all that you did meant nothing. Now and your minutes drop like that. So he probably like, hold up. Now Anthony Davis get a few games under his foot, and his win getting. I'm really ain't getting no minutes, and I'm playing exclusively a backup to an all-star player. It's not like he gonna get minutes at power forward. He was getting minutes strictly as a center. So he like worst case scenario, I'm getting 10 minutes a game. If Anthony Davis played 38 minutes, I'm only gonna get 10 minutes. So that's why he probably like, hold up. You know what I'm saying?
Kareem, I never understood why the staff, I know because Elder don't want to hear nobody bash your hand right now, so I'm gonna say the staff collectively, why they didn't play them together. The games complement each other.
I don't think nobody bashing him. Why you say what Elder?
Elder had came in, then he came in and must have heard the clip when we was like, why did Darvin Ham do it? He like, oh shit. He like, y'all bashing Darvin Ham.
I saw him come in, but I ain't see him say that.
Nah, he was like, yo, I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all later.
Oh, word? I ain't even see that. I probably stepped out.
Yeah, you know how bro is.
But nobody bashing him. We just saying
I think he just caught that clip. Like,
he caught
why
the
we still talking about him? The season over with.
Oh, see, I didn't see that. See,
Yeah.
the thing was nobody bashed him. What happened was somebody, I can't remember who, said what the Lakers' key thing the Lakers need to do in the off season, give AD help. That's how the conversation started. It didn't start as somebody going at ham. It started as the Lakers need to get AD help, and I said, yeah, they got to play somebody. They not brought up Naj Reed, where he need to play with another big. He don't want to. He been screaming this for years. He don't want to play center. So that's how I started, and we all just said he should have just tried it. Nobody said he was a bad coach. Nobody bashed him today. I ain't hear nobody bash him. I don't know about the chat section, but all was said here that I remember people saying was he should have just tried it.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the chat section. I ain't even
Which
know
is true, though.
Elder.
He definitely should have tried it, bro. Definitely.
I didn't even know Elder. I didn't even see that. I
That's my
missed that.
only gripe with Darvin Ham. He need to just try new things. That's really it. Get out of his comfort zone. Because he was actually decent as a rookie head coach, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, absolutely.
He said Anthony Carter. Now I don't know Anthony Carter from 120. I probably know him by face or they call him something different, Anthony Carter. But I know, yeah, 121st in St. Nick. You from Harlem? Kobe out. You from Harlem? Go ahead. Which I'm sorry. I was just reading some of the comments. I didn't even know Elder. I saw him come up, say what's up, and I ain't seen him no more.
He just said he'd catch us later. First comment was, "Oh man." He said, "Why are we talking about Darvin Ham and the season over with?" I said, "Oh shit, baby." I said,
I
"Elder
didn't
done
see
popped
that.
in at the wrong time."
Yeah, because
He
yeah.
said he'd catch us later. He'd catch you later, William. That's all. He wasn't tripping.
Yeah, but
Hey,
that's what.
Kobe
Yeah.
out said, he said trade LeBron and AD for draft picks. A lot of people do want to do that, though, rebuild. I mean, I'm not against it, but that's not going to happen.
I mean, being that they hold so much weight, we will probably be able to get
A lot for them.
I mean, yeah, we probably would be able to get a star back and probably still stay relevant. You feel me? Not no
For sure.
championship contender team because we're going to try to build that through the draft because we're going to get a crazy amount of draft picks. But
Preferably, we need a young star. I like that, a young star.
I thought about it, but then I look at it like if you look at all the young players today, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't sold on nobody, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Not one of them.
Yeah, I ain't. Job, the NBA got people thinking he done lost his mind. Zion can't stay healthy. You feel me? Like dudes like Donovan Mitchell and them, they don't move the needle to me. Those dudes are just like
It's just
B-list
cool.
celebrities to me. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
Do
A lot
y'all
of these
believe any of
stars.
the rumblings about New Orleans being upset with Brandon Ingram?
Why would they be upset with him? He don't only do that play for real. Out of their star players.
Now, if I could get my hands
It
on Brandon
was
Ingram,
reports coming out that they weren't feeling the way he like the way he wasn't damn like basically like the way he wasn't trying to like he got injured and then he wasn't trying to come back in enough time they wanted to and stuff like that, and they really wasn't feeling his attitude as far as like how he was treating his teammates and just stuff like that. It was reported.
He probably
know
like
Chris.
tough on
I
his
know Chris
teammates.
Paul's still beloved in New Orleans. They probably still mad at him for punching Chris Paul in the face.
He did punch his. I remember that game. That was a good game.
Yeah, you said he hate the Lakers. I ain't know that, Tyrone Church. I know he didn't want to leave, but at the time, man,
I don't think B.I. hate the Lakers. Yeah.
You was the piece that we needed to get Anthony Davis. He might have been disgruntled because he didn't want to get traded, and especially I mean think about it. And that's no shout out, that's no knock on New Orleans, but like LA is probably one of the best places to live if you got money.
For sure, he an NBA superstar in LA. Well, who wouldn't want to be out there? I mean,
right, and then you go from a city like Los Angeles to like a poverty-stricken state like New Orleans. You feel me?
Yeah.
Where it's a lot of crime because dudes is down there hungry because of the politics and how they handle that area of the country. You feel me? Shout out to New Orleans. Like, I mean,
Bow.
He said, "Who will be the star when LeBron retires?" I don't even know. Truth be told,
Luka.
Well, I'm not sold on these guys yet. I gotta see them develop more.
Yeah, you got Luka. You got guys like Tatum. They'll probably try to put somebody like Jokic. So I mean, you got other
I
guys.
mean,
Curry still
I
be in the
mean,
league.
besides Jokic, but that list he just had up there between Tatum and all of them and Luca, I'm taking Luca, man.
I'm
Giannis.
taking Booker. Taking out of them.
Man. You know what? Man. He's an elite scorer, man. But it's just something about Devin Booker that don't.
Is it because he don't he be crying to the referees a lot? Some shit
That
like
I
that.
hate that.
Yeah,
I
him
Yeah,
hate that.
him and Luca do that shit a lot,
He be on that light skin to St. Louis stuff. I ain't with that, man.
yeah. A lot
And
of
he's
people
so
do that.
talented. He's
Saying
like,
yeah,
Hey,
him
don't
and
be
Tatum.
surprised about 3-4 years Wembanyama that man.
hey, yo, just imagine if Jason Tatum had Jalen Brown mindset, like his alpha mentality. Man, y'all think about how that's the problem with
Yeah.
Boston.
What up, most?
What's up?
They alpha talent think like a B, and they B talent think he the alpha.
Nah, no cap. That's true. That's what's wrong with a lot of players nowadays. You can see it. That's the same thing with AD. That's why he be so inconsistent.
Did that boy say that Jokic ain't no superstar? Man, that man in another
Yeah, he
galaxy, bro.
tweaking. Yeah.
Don't
Jokic
nobody
is,
care about.
Jokic is definitely a superstar, bro.
Boy got two
He's a
MVPs and
superstar,
he about
bro.
to get a chip. He definitely a
He's a
Hey,
superstar.
and just to
superstar.
piggyback off what y'all was saying about Boston, bro, like I agree with y'all, bro. They need to work on their handles and their decision making in Boston, bro.
Yeah.
I think is they not running no plays. Don't nobody see when we talk
Because they don't
about
got no
boring.
point. They don't got no true point guard, bro.
They
They
don't
need
even
a
need
real true point guard.
you don't even need a true point guard. You need to run plays. Like the Bulls for years didn't have a true point guard. They ran an offensive system. You got to run an offensive system. The best
Yeah,
contribute to those
they need a
guys.
emotional offensive center. Because they do too much iso balls, too much your turn, my turn.
You can see it. That's what be wrong with PG and Kawhi too. When they're healthy, that's their problem.
Yeah, man. You know those guys can isolate better than they can. You know, if they
Yeah.
get hot from that three, they looking good. But teams, you know, after a while, you're just gonna wear out trying to go to the rim so much. And I don't think Jalen Brown got the mindset. Jalen Brown, he turned the ball over so much. You ain't no alpha. You let people take the ball from you. Don't know
That's
alpha let people constantly take that ball from them like
That's
that.
why I say he need to work on his dribble, bro. His
Yeah, I know
dribble,
what you said.
his dribble ain't where it need to be for him to be
and
the
got to be
type of
tighter.
caliber player he is.
You know, I just think
He got an
he
alpha
just
mentality,
pushing
but
too much.
he got an alpha mentality, but he got a beta game.
Well, then, you know,
Exactly,
but
That's a
exactly.
good way to put it. Yeah.
yeah, that mentality comes from you know, stuff off the court. You know, when
Yeah.
you on that court, like if you know you constantly driving into guys, get a post move. Why he don't post? Why the point guard got more post move than they and both of them do?
That's because all these guys want to be guards. They tall, but they want to be like small guards. I
Jalen,
I
don't
mean, you
get
could
it.
be and that's the thing is you could be a guard, but you got a little guy sticking you.
You gotta, yeah.
You don't back him down, and you know it's you don't have to like bang him into the rim one step, you know, mid range shot. You don't have to, you know, be Charles Barkley and bag him all the way down. But you know, look what Jimmy Butler does. He don't go all the way up in there half the time. He just hit a side shot.
That'll probably
Just
come with
flexing.
like
What up, just
maturity though.
flexing? My holy king, what up? Thank you. What up? Okay,
But
I'll
do
just
y'all
stop.
think they improved from last year? Both of their games offensively, or do it
Uh,
look the same as last year?
I actually seen Jason Tatum become a better distributor this year.
Okay,
Like he like I think that part of his game has elevated. You feel me? I mean, we all know he a pure scorer, and he showed
right.
us he could play defense last year, matching up with
hmm
Durant. So I think he elevated his game a little bit by becoming a better distributor. I just don't think that's what he naturally want to do.
Right,
And
right.
Jalen Brown, I think he pretty much the same. His production was better this year though. Sure. He made
Yeah,
All NBA second team. So
I
I keep
tell
thinking,
people,
you know, they're
I
young.
tell
I'll be
people,
forgetting that.
it's
yeah.
a famous saying that they say, men lie, money, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, but they will mislead you. You feel me?
They
And
will.
Yeah,
that I mean, it's been a few times this year where I said Jalen Brown looking real shaky, baby. You feel me?
That's a
Like
good question, Angie.
So Kareem and Ron Time, I got a question for y'all. If it could be three players that y'all want the Lakers to target this offseason, who would they be?
Go, you go first.
okay, Max Struess. I think he'd benefit crazy. And I'm just being realistic, y'all. I'm looking at the league as, you feel me? If we can somehow keep the majority of our team and end up with Nas Reed and Max Struess, I'll be all right with that.
Max Strus. I like Max Strus. He is shooter. It's somebody you can't leave. You know.
Right. I
That'll help.
like that. I like that.
The three I like,
I actually like that, Ron. I actually like that.
the three I like Nas Reed at center.
Mm-hmm.
I like Steph Curry at guard because I think we're gonna lose Dennis Schroeder. And I like Kelly Oubre.
Kelly,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that one.
You stole one of mine, Kareem. You stole one of mine, man. I was gonna go with Gabe Vincent, Kelly Oubre, and then a pick of either like a Nas Reed or
Gabe Vincent,
something like that.
His price gonna be too much.
Think the price gonna be too much?
Gabe Vincent, yeah, he gonna be like Austin. Him and Austin, they gonna be guys who get like a big jump from like minimum contracts.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be in the $10 to $15 million range, which is doable.
We just said we need to get bigger.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nas Reed very important.
Nas and Kelly Oubre like 6'7", right? So.
Yeah, but he go hard.
Yeah, no, he play hard. Yeah.
You could play him at the two. You could play him at the two because that's another weakness that the Lakers had this year. For all the guys they had playing the two, that was a weak spot for him. Playing somebody who could defend playing the two.
He plays hard. He could attack the basket hard. He athletic. The Lakers need some more athletic. And like he's an energy guy out the bench.
He not scared, bro. I remember in Golden State, he was shooting like 1 for 20, and he still was playing hard.
He still gonna put it. And Steph Curry, he has a history of playing well in the playoffs, and he gonna knock down some shots. He got a good enough handle to get his shot off.
Can somebody tell me what's Caleb Martin availability? Like how far Miami got him locked in?
No, they got him locked up. Caleb Martin, he locked up.
Oh, he locked up. Okay.
His brother gonna be a free agent though, but he ain't.
Okay. All right.
I think Miami. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got him for a 2-year deal.
Hey, yo, SD Hydro, low key. I've been wanting Cam Reddish since he came out of Duke, bro.
Nah,
oh yeah, he played good for Portland too.
I like Cam, but only
he played real good for Portland.
Mid-level or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, not nothing major. That's what I'm looking at. Players that we could probably get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cam probably go for like the $5 to $8 billion range.
I like his athleticism, his ball handling. You feel me? Like, and then people don't understand when you play with two other all-star players on the floor, man, the game becomes a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
Do y'all think a guy like Bruce Brown gonna get a big payday this offseason?
Man, somebody should get out do the big.
Yeah, Bruce Brown, nice. I ain't gonna lie, nice.
You know he gonna get it because. Like people talk about Austin Reeves, right? Bruce Brown played good in 2 consecutive years. He played good all last year and now this year. So now, see, the hesitant people wasn't too sure about him last offseason. Now he kind of like people see now like, nah, we got to pay him. I mean, he could play. Because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't sold on Bruce Brown. Now I'm sold on him. I wasn't sold on him just because he played well last year in the playoffs. But now I am.
It's something about that dude I don't trust, Kareem. Like, I swear to God, it's just something about him. He just looked like a shiesty. He looked like a shiesty version of Kendrick Nunn. He just would take our money and won't even play for us. That'd be our luck with him. He looked like he one of them type players. Just once he get his money, everything go wrong with him. But shout out to Bruce Brown because he damn sure deserve to get paid. You know, I love to see any one of us get paid. So shout out to Bruce Brown. I just don't think he'd be a good fit with us.
No, I ain't say the Lakers.
Oh, okay. You just said
no. He asked me. No, I ain't saying the Lakers. I'm just saying that I think he's a good player. Like, because I said I was sold on him last because he played well last year in the playoffs. When Kevin Durant, he played good against Boston, but he had 25 and shit like that. But the thing was, I was saying the offseason, I was sold on him. Now I believe he's good. Like before, I was like, all right. See, I'm not a type person. If a player ain't, the way I scout is different. I see flaws in people, and that's why people can't quick to jump. Some people benefit by playing with other good players. Some people, you have to watch how they play with some real defensive stuff on.
Yeah.
Watch how they play okay, people like, oh, this person. When people say, like, when they were saying, oh, the Lakers got like a big three, and this is what somebody said. I ain't felt like saying anything because I'm tired of going down that road. But they were saying that the Lakers, if somebody said the big three, they said Bron, AD, and Austin Reeves, and they said all you have to do get ancillary parts. After that, the Lakers will be fine. I said if Austin Reeves your third best player, you're not going anywhere. Because Bron and AD miss a lot of games, and if he's your number one option, teams I've seen him and I still watch. He play good when the players come from behind him. When after he get past them through a cut or he's good that way. But once straight up, he can't do anything. I've seen it way more than enough time. So as
You don't think so?
No,
Reeves got a little 20-20 to him. I ain't gonna lie. He can put the ball on the floor. And
no, I'm not saying, but I'm saying when a guy straight up, he always pass the ball. He waits. He got to rely on a double thing, and then he goes get around. But the point I'm making is Bron and AD. Like if you're gonna say him as your best player, not for a LeBron and AD, if he your third best player, because Bron and AD gonna miss a lot of games. You see what I'm saying? And you want your third best player to be a real guy that can gonna get you some wins. Like Bron and AD gonna be out at the same time. We know that they're gonna miss a lot of. Probably gonna be Bron. I'm saying Bron probably playing somewhere around how many games? 60. Him and AD pissing him in 55 to 60 games. That's a lot of games.
That's a lot.
But that's what the history shows.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, that's how it's been since they've been in LA.
The point I'm making is, and see, when I make points like this, people get mad at me, but I'm just trying to explain something. When they say stuff like, "Oh, he'd be good at your third best player," that means he your best player lead, and he's in trouble. Now, if they out on a thing and he your best player on your team, you's in trouble.
Yeah, especially for somebody who y'all got for so cheap.
That's why I think.
Yeah, you gotta have. I'm not seeing people take that as somebody dissing somebody. People take that as somebody don't like somebody. My thing is when you got Bron and AD, them guys gonna miss game. Now, that's one thing you got like a. Let's say if Giannis and Jimmy Butler was teammates, and then you say what's name your third best player, it not as bad because those two guys be on the floor. They're younger and they're gonna be on the court. Brian D gonna miss a lot of games, and we gotta expect LeBron gonna decline from last year. When he played this year, and you can look in the playoffs. You can see it. You can always tell declines. When you watch basketball, you can see it. LeBron, a superstar, let me tell you this, out of 7 games or majority of the season, they got to be good most of the time. LeBron was not that good. He was solid. Like, he played good, real good. He had no real monster games, so that's a sign of decline. So if he's declining, and we already know AD is that's why when people getting too geeked and be like, oh, the Lakers ain't really much the Lakers need. The Lakers is good. The Lakers, I'm like, you have to.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You got to factor in LeBron going to be a worse player than he was last year. And AD, you just don't know. He don't have that hunger to be like, oh, he going to take up. You still refer to LeBron as the best player.
Yeah, you don't know what AD at all. Yeah.
So now you got those two guys out the loop. That's what I'm saying. People, oh man, Lakers just not that easy. That's why when I was trying to even explain to people, and I never knowledge is always be like, oh, when he used to say, yo, Rain, my predictions, the thing with that Nugget series when people were saying that, my heart, my mind said that Nugget was gonna win, but my heart and I just it's just what it is.
Hey, yo, Ramos, I think with the way they set up this new CBA on how these players got to play a specific amount of games before they consider for all NBA and them super maxes, what AD up for after next year? He can opt out and get another piece of the pie. I guarantee you AD probably lifting weights right now just because they know it's a contract year. But Rich Paul done send him back, yo, it's a contract year, bro.
Correct, most.
He should try to win MVP this year.
It's a contract year, AD. You got to come in on, after everybody get their money, they take that 1 year off and this and that. But now it's a contract year. You're gonna go from being a max player.
I want to see AD come in from the off season in tip top shape, bro. Like,
dang, bro.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see AD take it serious, bro. I feel like that's what he's missing, bro. Like taking it serious, how Bron and Kobe and Mike, how them guys took it serious, bro. Like if he could get that mind frame where he like, yo, everything is about basketball, I think you can get that MVP level type for him. But if he don't do that, I don't see it.
You're not going to listen. Let me tell you this. Some things, mindset and stuff is in you. Some stuff is in you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, Kareem. That's why I say I don't see it. I don't see him getting doing the MVP thing. I just don't see it. He don't got that mindset.
Hey, yo, Kareem, I ain't gonna front, bro. And you know what, man? 200 million motivate a lot of people, bro. How many players you seen you think was on a decline or wasn't playing that well, and then they come into a contract year? You even seen that with Zach Randolph when he came into a contract year. Zebo started having definition in his body. like they.
Nah, but I say I'm gonna be honest, and most probably could contest to this because they've been around the NBA a long time. Most of the times, when people get the big contract, they opposite.
Right, that's what I'm telling you.
No, opposite meaning they play worse.
No, but
you barely see somebody get a big contract, and you barely ain't too many people. If you go down the league and you go somebody previous post that contract until that contract, we say if they living up to that standards, 90 or a lot of, I ain't gonna say I can't think of percentage, but a lot of people not living up to their contracts.
All right, now think about.
I definitely feel you on that, Reem.
Now think about what I'm saying, Reem.
No, I heard what you said. You said Zebo. I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about
what he got definition on his body.
AD came in, we gave him an extension, right? AD played great that 2020 year, even though he got hurt and all that.
No, he got the no.
We gave AD 4 years. No, we gave AD 4 years, 190.
Yeah, but his one good year with the Lakers, the year we traded for him, that was his monster year. After that, he ain't been the same
at all.
Now listen to what I'm telling you. Who's up for a contract? Who can opt out of his contract and get a bigger slice of the pie by the time he turned 30? It's AD after this year.
I see what you're saying.
AD can opt out of his contract. So I'm looking for AD to come in and show him, yo, listen, I'm here now. You feel me? Just like every other player do when they up.
I hear what you're saying, but let me tell you this, right? And one thing the NBA know, these players know. I hear what you're saying. That's what a mindset of a player. I think of a player like a
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown would think like that. Correct. Whoever just said Bruce Brown, correct. Bruce Brown would think, oh, my contract up, let me go hard. Those superstar players know they're getting money regardless. The guys to be out and get have a serious injury. Look at Kawhi. Kawhi missed all year, still wasn't worried about. He still got a max contract. These guys, the superstar guys, don't think like that. They don't think, oh, I got to bust my ass to get a contract. They name alone, long as they can walk and it's kind of functional, long as they know where they paralyzed or not, they gonna get paid regardless. And they know that. Look at guys like Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder had a bad playoffs and still say he won over 100 million. And you had guys
crazy, bro.
You had guys like D'Lo. I'm not saying D'Lo said. I don't know. Dennis Schroeder, we know he said that. D'Lo, I don't know, but he ain't put it to bed. But they saying he said he won $100-something million. Like, you shouldn't be talking about no contract playing bad.
Look at Bradley Beal. Ever since Bradley Beal got that big contract he ain't lived up to it.
Thank you. So that's the point. The point I'm making is most players, when they get the money, like they don't. You could barely look at a player and they value and be like, oh, these guys living up to that money. Like, look at Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole looked at trash this year. He got 140.
Listen, I agree with you 100%, but like I'm telling you,
I don't trust Anthony Davis.
Listen, no,
I don't either at all.
Listen, hold on. But what I'm saying is, now it's time to re-up. So what does he have to show? I'm worth that money. Because right now, if AD had a so-so year and went through what he went through last year, ain't nobody gonna give AD no max contract.
The Lakers would still, I guarantee you, Anthony Davis. Let's say if Anthony Davis played what 50? How many games Anthony Davis played this year? If Anthony Davis is a free agent this year, he'd still get max money.
From some team, yeah, for sure.
Oh
He
yeah.
still get max
Oh,
money.
Hey, you know Chicago.
He'll have 90% of the league trying to give him a max contract. They could.
He
Yeah,
throw some crazy
yeah.
money.
Listen,
He from the city too. Chicago will throw some crazy money at him
listen,
for sure.
I
No,
agree
he
No,
with
they
can.
won't.
All
They
teams
cheat.
will get him. The season he had this year, Anthony Davis did
listen,
not have a
I
good
agree
season
with
at
that.
all this year.
Anthony Davis, 29 years old. So
He's-
Yeah.
like I said, I guarantee you, I'm willing to put this on anything, Kareem. I guarantee you we see a different Anthony Davis this year.
Oh,
I
you think it?
guarantee
I
it.
hope so.
I guarantee it. I'm telling you, because it's money time, bro. That's
Nah,
what they do.
I don't think he had nothing to do. He know he get paid regardless. I guarantee you, anybody up here, he know he getting paid.
You know
You don't
what?
have to be watching the
Yeah.
NBA to get paid these days.
You know
He
what?
could
I
have
think.
the exact same year he had this year, which was not that good, and he still get a max deal. He know that.
Hey yo, but you know what?
Yeah, I hate to agree with Kareem on that, but I agree with Kareem on that.
Listen, I don't understand when people when they said when LeBron made the All NBA team. First of all, AD should have made an All NBA team, the third team. You're not going to tell me that
No way.
Sabonis and Julius Randle have better years than AD. And
They did this year.
No, they didn't, bro. You
They was on the court. He played
AD
54
should have not.
games.
AD definitely shouldn't have made that shit. He shouldn't have
Anthony
made All
Davis played
NBA.
54 games.
He led
Come
them
on
to
now.
block.
The Knicks had a better record than the Lakers.
Let me ask y'all a
The
question.
Knicks and Sacramento.
Wait a minute. Y'all taking a team accomplishment. We talk about an individual award. I'm talking about who was a better player this year. If y'all think Sabonis and Julius Randle was better than AD this year, okay.
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't
Yes.
think so.
AD didn't even start teeing up till like after the trade.
He was
first.
very inconsistent this year.
Yeah.
Time out. Wait a minute. Time out. No. This what y'all forget. Y'all remember?
Damn, I see you, Aaron. Aaron fly as hell, boy.
Oh man, the chain. Dang.
Time out. Hold on. Y'all remember at the beginning of the season when LeBron first got hurt? AD went on a month run where they were talking about AD could have been the MVP of the league. What happened? LeBron came back. Hold on. LeBron came back and AD got hurt, right? AD comes back. LeBron gets hurt. Who carried us to the playoffs, y'all? It wasn't LeBron. If it wasn't for Anthony Davis, we wouldn't have made the playoffs, y'all.
But
And
wait a minute.
y'all telling me, wait a minute, y'all telling me that Julius Randle had a better year? Y'all say, oh, AD didn't play that many games. Guess what? LeBron made it, and he played 2 more games than LeBron this year.
But look, this the thing is, AD carried y'all to the play-in.
Listen,
Sabonis team was well past the play-in.
Yeah.
wait a minute.
And Julius Randle team was way past the play-in. That's the difference.
Wait a minute. Time out. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me read this super chat. I mean, my bro, 7th Day Sports. The super chat said AD need to put in work like Joker. He said Bill is a floater, not a winner. We need hard hats players.
Yeah.
Royce O'Neal, Oubre, Nas Reed, DeRozan. They will trade AD if he repeat like he did in the playoffs.
That's a good super
7
chat. I
Day
like
Sports,
that.
good shit. Anybody, y'all hit that Cash App, man. The Cash App right there. The super chat right there. Support the channel, y'all.
I don't agree.
Aaron is so fly right now. Aaron, support the channel. Aaron, drop a bag on me, Aaron.
I don't
You got
agree
an
with that
NBA
because
chain, folks.
AD was the reason why we won the Golden State series. AD won the Memphis series. So people saying what AD played like in the playoffs, if y'all talking about the Western Conference Finals, man, really think about what the man was asked to do, y'all.
We talking about third team. That ain't got nothing to do with the playoffs.
No, listen. No, somebody said.
Talking about the super chat.
No, somebody said that.
Oh, okay.
If he played like he did in the playoffs, AD was more than okay in the playoffs.
Compared to the money he got, he wasn't more than okay. It was just okay.
Bro, do you know? Like I said, do you know what it is to ask to be the best defender on your team, the best rebounder, the best?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then. So you can't possibly think that I'm gonna be able to do all that and then sustain what y'all want me to sustain on offense.
Yes, yeah. By the money he getting, yes,
I mean,
it's not
he gotta
impossible.
show up.
We seen guys do it.
You're our best player. You got to do it.
It's not impossible. We seen guys do it.
Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. Who you seen do that?
Who left?
No, I'm asking you because even Jokic. Listen, Jokic not even asked to do all that, bro. Jokic, he can take 4 of those. He can take 3 of those things that I just said and go apply itself to him. Jokic don't have to be the best scorer on his team.
But Jokic is the best scorer on his team.
No, he doesn't have.
but he's the best passer on his team. He's the best rebounder on his team.
Now he's not the best scorer on his team. Jamal Murray the best scorer on the team.
Who scores more points? Jokic or Jamal Murray?
I don't think Jokic a natural scorer, but he can.
Yeah, but he scores
Jokic
more
can
points.
score. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he's not a scorer. He can score, bro. But Jamal Murray is he's a better scorer, bro. He's a better scorer. He's and he's the one they trust to finish games.
Y'all think about it. If you really think about it, bro.
Jokic, who averages more points?
Hold on, I'm not talking about points because it's more to basketball than
but we talk about the whole scoring, rebounding, passing, and he goes down and plays defense. He's not great as AD, but he got to play defense.
Hold up for a second, y'all. We got super chat. We get super chat. This priority right here. My boy back again. 7 days before pod. Now it is though. I appreciate all the super chats, all the Cash App. The Cash App there. I will read your comment when y'all see the Cash App. The 7 days said, here's the deal. AD played great in the series and on off days. He said, period. Has done in every playoff game, which is true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Averaging a triple-double for the playoffs.
That is true, bro.
Come on now.
Listen, no, can
I? Yeah, he has.
Hold on, wait a minute, but y'all still not answering my question. Jokic don't have to be the best scorer on his team. We've seen that Jokic just took 5 shots in the first half of the game and was the best player on the floor. He don't have to be the best scorer.
He don't have to be the best defender either.
My point exactly. Now you got to do like.
So what's your point? What's your point?
LA is not. There's no chance of winning if Anthony Davis ain't getting 4 blocks a game, if he's not getting 15 to 20 rebounds, if he's not scoring 30 points, if he's not switching on the 1-5 pick and roll and can't play drop coverage. He got to stay out there on the guard. What more do y'all want the fucking man to do?
Wait a minute, but this is the point though. When you say they're asking him to, they're not asking AD to score. AD is not the best scorer on the team.
Wait a minute.
LeBron is.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. By y'all standard, look. Wait a minute. Let me say no. Wait a minute. You was talking. Let me get this out. By your standard, you saying Jokic don't have to be the best scorer. In the same way,
no,
AD don't have to be the best scorer. Bron also scores.
No, I'm gonna tell you the difference.
By your same standard.
No. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Jokic got a 23-year-old kid who can give you 30 any night. Then they got a 27-year-old all-star right there with him. There's a big difference between being 27 and 38, bro. There's a very big. We all know LeBron. Listen, we all know LeBron can't give it to us like he used to give it to us. We just heard Kareem say, "Man, we seen the man decline in the playoffs. We seeing it." So we can't ask LeBron to go take over a game and be the best player in the league. He doesn't have that anymore, y'all. He's 38, so by nature, AD has to be our best scorer. When AD is not our best scorer, what usually happens?
They lose.
Right. Listen, AD has to be our best defender. If AD ain't got 5 blocks, what usually happens?
And just to prove what Ron Son is saying, like I've seen times where like LeBron has been the top scoring player on the Lakers, and they still lose because AD didn't go along with him.
But that's the thing. Wait a minute.
It's a lot more times where if AD is scoring 30 and 40 points, the Lakers tend to win those games.
But on the same
a lot more than they lose.
Wait a minute. But on the same flip side, if Jokic ain't the best rebounder, if Jokic ain't the best passer, if Jokic not scoring, it's the same thing. It's just that Jokic is
not, bro. No, it's not. Denver.
It's the same difference.
No, they're not.
In game 1 against Miami, in game 1 against Miami, right? With the first 3 quarters, Jokic only had like 14 points, boy. And they still were killing Miami. Why? Because you got Jamal Murray, you got Porter, Aaron Gordon can go get you buckets if you need to go get the buckets. Caldwell Pope can get hot if you need him to get hot. Bruce Brown can come in and get you some buckets. Like, bro, they got players where he doesn't have to do all the dirty work in order for them to still be successful. They play more as a team than what the Lakers do, bro.
Bro, this is my point though. Wait a minute. It's just what I said. How did they get open? How did they get them points? Jokic was passing. Jokic had about 18 assists, my brother.
The offense does.
Jokic still facilitate if he's not scoring. Just like AD still defend if he's not scoring. Jokic still passes if he's not scoring.
It's a difference though. Prime example, right? How many games have you seen AD? How many games have you seen AD have a great defensive game, right? And he not scoring, the Lakers still lose. That's the difference. Jokic, you don't need Jokic to score, drop 40 every night for Denver to still win. Is the point that Ron is making?
No, but
Jokic can get you your assists, and he can facilitate your offense, and they'll still be able to win. And Jamal Murray can drop 40 or 50. That's the
I'm
difference
not.
of what Ron is saying.
But y'all pushing the thing down the line. I'm not arguing that. Of course, they are a better team than the Lakers.
Yeah,
that's a fact. So they're a better team. But the fact is, they still rely on Jokic a whole lot to run it. He's relied on a whole lot.
Jokic
And like
is also
all of us,
more reliable than AD, though,
right,
bro. That's the
right,
point. He's
right.
more
But we all
reliable
know
than
that.
AD.
We all know that. That's my only fact of we all know he's more reliable than AD. And for the money AD getting,
no, hold on. Let me ask you something, bro. Is Denver defense predicated off of Nikola Jokic?
No.
No.
Right? He's not actually. He is their best rebounder. He can be their best scorer. You feel me? Jokic ain't asked to be their best rim protector. He don't play defense like Anthony Davis. Like, bro, like if Anthony Davis don't get 4 blocks, we probably lose. Like, you know how hard that is, bro, for you to have to switch a 1-5 pick and roll, and they asking you to stay with the guard, but yet they asking you to be the rebounder, but asking you to also be the last line of defense, bro. Come on,
you do make sense.
Bro,
We do got to make it a lot easier for him. I
you gotta
understand
make
that.
it easier. Like now,
bro, they got Vanderbilt out there, and all them other guys. Lakers defense went up way more than just AD in the end.
What they need to do is they need to build around AD instead of building around LeBron, bro.
Yeah.
They need to build around AD.
They ain't gonna do that because AD don't play enough games.
Let me ask you a question, right? If Jokic, right? Just say Jokic don't go off and get you 15 to 20 rebounds a game, right? Just say he don't get you the 15 rebounds. Does Denver have anybody else capable of getting them 15 rebounds? Absolutely.
No.
Yes, Eric Gordon could go get 15.
He can't get you 15. No, he can't.
Yeah, Eric Gordon.
He's not built like that. He can get you 10, 11. He ain't getting you no 15, 20. He ain't gonna do that.
I say, okay, all right. Just say Jokic don't get his 13 rebounds, right? If Jokic don't get his 13 rebounds, even averaging, Aaron Gordon could step in and get 10 to 12. You feel me? Hold on. Michael Porter can step in and get you 8 to 10.
Right.
If 80 don't get 20 rebounds, who's our next best rebounder? I'll wait.
Bron.
Nigga, Bron ain't doing nothing.
Bron, your best rebounder. Listen, don't Bron average like 9 rebounds?
Listen, he may be statistically, he might be our second best rebounder, but bro, if we waiting on Bron to be our second best rebounder, we in trouble. We in trouble.
You damn sure cook because LeBron don't give effort. He don't give effort on every play like he used to.
Listen, we already saying, Bron, you don't got to play defense because we need you to save it for offense. We already telling him that. So you telling me? So now you going to?
We not arguing who got the better team. Why you keep going to that?
No.
We all know who got the better team.
I know that, but what I'm saying to you,
you cut out.
Ron, you still there, bro?
I think he cut out.
Yeah, he cut out. He'll come back.
Hey, so what y'all think AD got to improve on, like in his game this offseason?
He got to stay healthy for one, and then for two, bro, he got to work on his mindset, bro. He got to be. Oh, you back? Are you back, Ron? Okay, yeah, Ron's back.
Okay, listen to this, right? I guarantee you, if you put AD numbers up from what he just averaged in this playoff run, if you take a random name out of the NBA and stick it next to them numbers, you talk about, that's a Hall of Famer. You feel me? I guarantee it. And you think about it. Once AD, when we had to have must-win, man, like we said, we was playing must-win games since February, bro. Like ever since February, we was playing must-win games. AD didn't play that one back-to-back, then he decided to play the second back-to-back towards the end of the season. After that, guess what? People forgot AD had a foot injury too. AD ain't miss a fucking game, bro.
No, I feel you. Like
he didn't miss a game.
Yeah, I said that.
AD is really good, man. I get that, but it just be the inconsistency. I don't like all that.
Listen, I think he's inconsistent because he's an injury-prone fuck. He got you ever heard of Slet Rock from the Flintstones?
Yeah.
The dude who just got the black cloud that just follow him everywhere, just no matter what he do, it always. And that's AD body, bro. You think about this dude history. This dude was a junior in high school. He went from 6'1" to 6'11". Ain't nobody supposed to grow like that, bro. First
In
of all,
one summer.
humans ain't supposed to be 6'11" anyway. But when you do grow like that, like you know it when you've been in school ever since elementary and you got a classmate, you're like, yo, he's gonna be tall.
Yeah.
But when you got a classmate who was your height, they ended up a 7-footer, you're like, damn, what the fuck that happened?
And
That his body is abnormally long, bro. So I think that's what makes him
Injuries.
more prone to injury. You feel me? And then every time I see it, yo, some be messed up. LeBron pushed the dude up into his knee, hyperextended his knee. You talk
That
about
was crazy. I remember
calf,
that shit. That was crazy, bro.
yeah, calf strains. Like everybody know what happened after a calf strain, your Achilles pop. Bone spurts, like son be hurt. He
Every
be
time he
hurt.
fall down, I think the season over, bro. I swear to
no,
God,
Yeah,
bro.
I think
hold my breath.
I think with him, like a lot of people be hurt, but I think with AD, it's that his reaction. How he be laying on the ground, how he be walking around. People like, oh, come on. Some guys that get hurt, they'll get up. You'll just get the report, oh, he hurt, he out. They'll keep on playing. Then you're like, what happened? Well, he tore this and that. You're like, with those little nick injuries, they don't make all those when he make all those faces, I think that pisses off people. Like, come on, AD, man. You
I
hurt
think
your
it go to
finger,
what
man.
Ron Son
Nah, I
said
mean,
though,
so
bro.
I
Like
just think
it's
that's
because of
why
that growth
everybody.
spurt,
I
bro. His
know
body ain't
Sasha
used to
does,
being
bro.
that size.
Now, I get what he's
So
saying,
I
bro.
think that's
He
why he
But
make
that
he
was
gets
makes
so
sense.
so
yeah,
many injuries
and that was 10
because the
years
way
ago
his
though. He
body,
should
bro.
he
Like
should
the
be
way
used to
his
that body
body's
now.
made.
Nah,
Yeah, you
his
got
body,
to
Nah,
bro.
yeah,
That's why.
it don't work
That's
like
why he
that.
get
Yeah.
injured the way he get, bro. Because his bones, bro. Like you got to understand, that's a lot of for him to be that size, bro. Like you go. I don't know, man. It's hard to
Nah,
explain
nah,
though, bro.
nah, nah.
But
like think about
Some dudes not meant to
Aaron,
be that tall.
hold
Yeah,
up.
like
Aaron, Aaron, you got to drop the bag, Aaron. You
Where he at?
Aaron got the stunner shades.
hey
He
yo,
got the ice on.
that boy in the
Aaron
club.
partying right now. Aaron at the lounge, man.
He got his beard in. He had the
He
man.
got
Look
the
at him.
beard in the cam. Boy,
He could,
He
okay,
listen.
okay.
hey
He
yo,
he
who
listen to
that
gonna
Lil
look like,
Durk.
bro?
He in
Tell
New Orleans. Listen to Lil Durk. Look at him.
Now he
That's
listen to
Lil Durk.
he listen to a young boy, NBA young
That
NBA
ain't
boy.
young
young
boy.
boy.
That ain't young boy. That's Lil Durk. Look how he's smiling.
He fuck around, slap somebody with that Cuban for that motherfucker big as hell.
Aaron
Hey,
dance.
like I played ball all these years. I knew guys. I played with guys who come in. It happens to everybody. Look at Rodman. He was about 6 foot. He went to college and all of a sudden he grew 5 inches, 6 inches. A lot of guys had them ridiculous growth spurts,
Yeah.
and it takes time for them to get along. Then they get adjusted. AD been so far past that. I mean, ain't he 30 now?
Nah, I
I
think his
mean,
body just not
He's
he
30.
ain't
Yeah,
quick,
he's
bro.
30.
hey yo,
he ain't
hey yo,
17. I mean, he got the
hey yo,
best
He's
doctors. He
30.
don't made what
I'm
200,
but I
300
don't
million in his career.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
he
think
supposed
his
to do?
body
Like
ever
it's injuries,
recovered,
bro.
bro. I don't
Yeah.
think his body ever recovered from that shit, bro.
No, he ain't
Honestly,
growing no more. He just
no,
get
bro.
injured.
No,
He just
listen.
make them
I don't
faces.
listen. I'm not saying he's growing anymore. I just think that spurt threw his shit all out of whack. I think like, man, that dude arm. When I look at him, I'm like, yo, he got a little ass torso and long ass legs and long ass
Yeah.
arms.
But I'm saying this: a lot of guys go through that in the NBA. A lot of guys
But
have ridiculous
but
growth spurts.
no, listen, not like that though, bro. People who are
Yeah,
tall,
like that.
listen, no, listen, people who are tall throughout life, where you know somebody who's going to be tall, bro.
You
Like I
could
said,
just
going
see it.
all the way back to
Yeah.
elementary school, you got friends. You like, yeah, Mike gonna be tall. Mike gonna be tall. How many of your friends you knew you was the same size as, and then all of a sudden he a whole different foot category than you? You 5'7", this motherfucker 6'11". And it's like,
No,
yo, bro, where that come from? Like that's not normal, bro. That's
no,
not
I ain't say
normal at
no.
all.
I didn't say it's normal, but we know that players in the NBA, the freaks, they
Oh
all
yeah.
had them crazy growth spurts. Like Dennis Rodman was 6 foot. Dennis Rodman was 5'11". I think when he graduated high school, and the man got to 6'7"
So, hey yo,
in college.
that's 8 inches. Listen, 8 inches
Right.
is
That's
still
what I'm saying. It's a
growth, bro.
ridiculous growth. He's 5'7",
It's still a
and
growth
he's
spurt.
in high school. And he graduate. He get to college and he grow that. And he wasn't thinking about no NBA. That's why
Nah,
he came in so
nah.
late.
He do need
Listen,
to take care more of his body, AD. I will say that.
yeah.
But some of that shit he can't control. It's just how it be, bro. Like
Hey
just
yo,
get on there.
It's regular. It's regular. I'm telling y'all,
hey
NBA,
yo,
basketball is a ridiculous. Is terrible to your body. It ain't natural. It ain't natural anyway.
At
So
all.
I don't get on guys who are injury prone because it's just their body saying hell no. You killing me. Other guys out here, they got all kind of therapy. They taking all kind of drugs. Let you tell them whatever. They icing. They not They not going out there partying. They doing yoga. Like Kareem was doing yoga and all kind of stuff. They was laughing at him back in the 70s.
Yep.
And a lot of big men, like size is so, when they get that tall, they not going to put in the work that Kobe or Mike did in the offseason, running, shooting, and all that, because they big. You know what I mean? They know I'm gonna be by the rim. Why am I doing all this jump shooting? Why am I doing all this running? So it's a different mindset. Shaq couldn't have the mindset of Kobe. He was a giant, and Kobe couldn't never know how it feels to be a giant like Shaq. So sometimes it's too much. We asking for people to have like the mindset of Jordan, but giving them the body of Shaq. And we like, if you was like me, he would have did. Come on now,
bro. And I swear to God, I try to look at it like that too. Like, yo, bro,
yeah.
like his limbs and tendons is longer than the average man's ligaments and tendons, like ligaments
Right.
and tendons. Just because he grew, like I'm like, and I think I said, yo, if you ever notice, man, all them, like a lot of those guys from that tree, the Porzingis, the Bol Bols, the Thon Makers, the
Right.
Anthony Davis, man, they be catching them injuries that dude 6'5" will catch and be back in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, right?
It take them 6 weeks.
Right. You take a baby, you see a baby flip over, jump off like a little kid, jump off a garage, fall down on his head. He turn over, he pop his neck, keep running.
I
Keep
got a
You're like,
homie like
damn.
that, bro. In high school, he always get injured. Yeah, that shit just be luck. I ain't gonna lie, the injury stuff sometimes.
When I was young, I would turn my ankle, pop it on the doggone side of a wall, reset it, and keep on running and playing.
Shit, I'm gonna give him.
That was before high school. I got in high school, I couldn't do that no more.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna give him from the benefit of the doubt, man. Being in the feds, I done ran across a few of them Chicago cats, man. I ain't never met a soft Chicago cat. You feel me?
I met a lot of soft ones.
They like
look. Well, I played. We grew up playing football. We called basketball funny ball when we grew up.
Right.
Like, basketball wasn't popping until Jordan came really like that. New York had the gym shoe culture. We had basketball culture, but we was playing baseball, softball, football, stuff like that. And Jordan came, everybody abandoned the baseball field.
You from Chicago?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. So
me too.
So we had to go, we was like, man, everybody hooping. So we went hooping, but we was considered alley ball play. We was too rough. Right. You know what I mean? Especially from growing up out west. Out west, they like the finesse, shoot the jumpers, finger roll. And I go out south, they playing varsity, no fouls. I love that. So I'm playing ball out south, because that's all I could do was hack, because I came from football. I could jump and I could hack. And I had to learn the game. And I've seen them guys, like when we talk about Isaiah, they didn't want nobody to touch him. He was a softy, man. They talk all that. I'm telling you, a lot of them guys, like even with Draymond said, part of they play hard. All them guys wasn't hard. They hide behind. They wasn't, they calling up people to fight you and all this, because I was out there pushing guys around playing basketball. Once you learn the game. So a lot of players is a lot of mouth, but when the action comes, they don't do it. I played with Antoine Walker, KG, and all them when they was young. We was pushing them around and stuff like that, and they was, but they was cool because KG grew up. He loved it. But a lot of them guys, they couldn't take it. They couldn't, when I see them in there, he talk about the NBA and how tough it was in the 90s and all that. A lot of them guys wasn't tough. They was weak. That's why Jordan was on Horace Grant and Pippen head. They wasn't tough. They was weak. He had to pound it in them. You guys got to get rougher. You got to get stronger, because you're not going to last.
They definitely tougher than today, though. I swear to God, like so many soft players in the league now. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, today, they real business minded.
Yeah,
I think they like, it ain't the tough or hard. They like, this is business. I'm not gonna do that. Like Zion, I don't like, he made a business decision not to play in the playoffs. What is that?
Now I get it, but at the same time,
yeah, but he made a business decision. To sit that out.
I ain't gonna front. It's a little bit easier, man. And it's one foul that I always look at, man. I look back to that Boston LA series back in the 80s, man. When my
You slipped out. We can't hear you.
Look at the comments.
Oh, he slipped out.
Denver again. Why was I watching that? I don't know. And I looked at that foul that they called on D'Angelo Russell when he tried to block Bruce Brown's shot. And they were like, yo, that's a flagrant. And I'm like, man, I'm like, come on, man. Like, I'm like, really? That's a flagrant? I'm like, yo, he didn't even try. Like, his hand accidentally hit his head going to block the shot. And y'all call that a flagrant? And
Yeah,
it
it's
was
a
funny.
different game. Yeah, this is a different game.
And that's what made me realize, yo, the game is so different now because I had seen that Kurt Rambis foul somewhat like.
It's a regular, yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
Love you, bro.
And that's crazy. I said, he didn't even get throughout the fucking game.
Yeah, and I think, like say when that was how they played it, when they got bigger, when they got to like New York, when New York came, they was way worse than it was worse than it got ridiculous than the Bad Boy, because Bad Boy still was good looking basketball. It was scoring. They got rough here and there. But New York, they couldn't score and they wouldn't let you score. It was just the game was down to 72 points.
It was that bad for real?
It got horrible. New York, I think it was New York, Miami. When Jordan retired, it was awful. Everybody walked away from the NBA. Couldn't nobody score. I mean, it was just way too much holding and fouling and free throws.
Remember
ridiculous.
PJ Brown picked Charlie Ward up and dumped him on his head.
But now it was too much scoring though.
Yeah, it went to the other direction where just all threes guys there's no post whatsoever. Like, Shaq was talking about it. They was like, when Denver went in there and seen Miami gonna put that little guy on Aaron Gordon, and they just said, Jokic was like, I'm gonna feed him every time. He scored 12 points the first quarter. Then Barkley and them were like, wow, you punish a little guy.
That just made me think of something. Cause it'd be a lot of times when AD has a little man on him, but like Schroeder, D-Lo, they never want to get him the ball. I hate that shit so much, bro.
You want to know what the problem is? I'm about to tell you. And like, if people really want, like, most of our point guards, and I hate to say this, man, because these dudes are professionals, and it might sound so, but most of them dudes couldn't throw an entry pass, bro.
Nah. Schroeder can definitely not throw one. I swear to God, he can't throw a pass.
I'm like, damn, like, I know how it is when I was hooping. Like,
right.
I'm sitting there like, yo, like, damn, bro, like what happened to the fake pass to make the man react, then go to opposite? You know what I mean?
Bro, you remember, like, I remember, back then is like a lot of us would come off guards. We come out playing in the summer. Guards would forget how to throw entry passes so quick. Our coach running the plays, entry passes.
They don't have a lot of bigs that post up these days. That's why.
Yeah,
fundamentals. They don't. Players back then were way more fundamental sound back then than they is now.
But
now it's all about athleticism. That's all it's about now. How athletic you are.
Right, and two, the coach drilled it in us. It wasn't natural for us. Yeah. Like, say, the coach would tell me, stay on. Every time I get to the post, I'm moving. Trinity, where you going? Stay down there. And our guards would run away. So he'll blow the whistle. For a month, we think we ain't hooping. All we doing is stop, do it again. Stop, do it again. Till our point guard get the entry pad to even me. You moving. Like, I'm posting up, but the man going around me. I didn't know how to seal the guy back. Post guys got to know how to seal the guy behind them. Got to know how to turn to the right shoulder to get the ball in there. None of us had the fundamentals, so they had to keep drilling us like that. They not doing it in high school, and these guys may go to 1 year of college. They ain't doing it. So how they gonna do it in the pros? It's like, but guys in Europe doing it.
Think about it, bro. Because in Europe, they still got guys who post up. Think about how many teams actually have a big that post up in the league. Just think about that. I get it's about 80% of the league does not have a big that can post up.
Right. And that's like we can't take all our guards and tell them stop shooting jumpers. Why we tell a big man to stop posting up? Especially when they got a mismatch on them.
You know it's sad when you see guards post up more than you see bigs post up, bro. Like prime example, right? I seen Jamal Murray when they put Schroeder on him. He went and post. The first thing he went and did is went and post Schroeder up. I was looking at that. I said, if Jamal Murray can do that, bro. I said, why can't? I said, bro, this is crazy, bro.
What's the guard name on the Celtics? He was doing it too.
Marcus
Smart.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah,
Marcus Smart was posted when they couldn't score. He was getting little mid-range jumpers.
He real good at that, yeah. But you never see Tatum or JB do that shit. Never. The bigger guys. Yeah.
Listen,
I know a lot of guys don't want to see it. Yeah, I know they don't want to see it.
Everything is perimeter oriented. You feel me?
Right.
That's
Right.
that's what I call it, the Steph Curry effect, because
Right. It's like in baseball when the home run thing happened. Everybody want to be sexy, hit the long home runs.
You
They
can
didn't want
see
to
it.
hit
It, it, it,
doubles
even,
and
it even affected
singles.
LeBron too, because LeBron shoots a lot of jump shots now, like crazy.
hey, yo, just think about it.
Yeah.
Just think about it. If you watch basketball now, we play 1-4. You feel me? Like one.
Yeah, he really in the club turn, bro. Look at him.
He got the dark shades on in the club. Look at him.
Yeah, for sure.
Where
He
your
really,
drink at? Look, he driving. He ain't drinking.
let me see.
Perimeter play like
Hey, Isaac missing the chat.
Came in, slipped out.
Phil Handy's getting recruited by Vogel to Phoenix.
Yeah, I forgot about. Did they talk about that Vogel to Phoenix? That's something else. We going to Phoenix.
Now we need to keep Phil Handy. He good at the court work, the cone drills, all that. He be helping the players a lot with that.
Don't see it no more. Like that part.
Look what he did with Ruri. Look how better Ruri was just for a couple months he was with the Lakers.
For Phil Handy, yeah, he good at that court work. Good with that.
Yo,
yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever seen Phil Handy. He be having workout videos on YouTube that I done came across, and he working with a lot of kids. You know what I mean, high school students, and he's showing them things.
Oh shit, the game is on.
Is it?
I thought it
You
started
said
at
Miami up
7:30.
10-2.
I thought it started at 7:30.
I thought
it started at 8:30.
That's what I thought.
Damn.
But shit, if you watch those videos, all you see, you could tell Phil Handy worked with Austin Reeves, because that's Austin Reeves' same dribbling pattern.
Nah, he did work with Austin Reeves.
Listen, I see, if you watch these videos, how he teaching these kids how to stay in the box and dribble tight and this and that, and the sequences that he used, I swear to God, I said that's the same sequences Austin Reeves used. I said he done got Austin Reeves handled tight.
God forbid, but that's what Jaylen Brown need.
Yeah, swear to God, he need a season with Phil Handy.
Hey, fast one time.
Or Tyler Ralph. I was
about to say Tyler Ralph. Yeah, he had another problem too.
Yeah, and he from my town. He from Rochester too.
What's that 10-2? What is that?
That's the score.
Go to the game.
Oh yeah, Miami is up. Yeah.
What is?
Don't read too much into it, bro.
Game, y'all. We're gonna come back after the game.
All right,
salute, fellas. Salute.
Hit that like and subscribe when y'all walk out. Hit that subscribe button.